Fight Night, the $1 Million Heist is about the true story of when Muhammad Ali took the opportunity to fight an unsanctioned boxing match in Atlanta, Georgia. It brought out the who's who, especially in African-American culture, and they decided to do an underground casino night. Biggest after party Atlanta had ever seen.
Once Frank see what Atlanta got cooking, he gonna want in.
That's right.
And in real life, at that after party, some folks came in with masks and guns and robbed everybody.
This, in my opinion, is the jumping off point for Atlanta. It's a love letter to Atlanta and showing Atlanta in a way that I feel like a lot of projects have never shown it before.
I see Atlanta as a black Mecca.
This is a story of Atlanta rising, right? And this is about someone who had a vision and saw what Atlanta was going to be before it was that.
What really drew me to this story was the opportunity to, like, show Atlanta as a real character and not just as, like, window dressing.
The Municipal Auditorium is a location that is key to our show. Now, in real life in Atlanta, it was one of the premier venues where you would have shows and you would have wrestling events and you would have concerts, etc. And this Ali fight happened at the actual Municipal Auditorium.
The Municipal Auditorium is now a part of the Georgia State University campus, but the original place where the fight took place, we did the exteriors there. Our locations manager, Travell Blake, knew that's the place that we needed to go.
We shut down Cortlandt Street. I had the whole entire street shut down, and we was able to put those old cars out there lined up and in the scene when people was coming out with their old clothes and 70s clothes. It looked great. It was a fulfillment to me to be able to get that done.
It was a building that was built more than 100 years ago. And so it's analyzing the fight, analyzing photographs, and we built that auditorium here on the stage so that they can perform all aspects of the fight. But starting there, because that's why we have the heist, is because of the fight.
Right there. Let's go. Chicken Man's Party House is still standing and is structurally sound, and we were actually able to go and do some filming in that actual neighborhood.
We shot at the house, and the family is still Chicken Man's family that's living there. You go through the house and you walk through that basement, you can feel it. Like, you was like, wow, this is a historical place.
The basement is still original. I walked in there, I had chills go through my body because I can just envision the people tied up down there.
So we're going into the real house, we're recreating it, making it look like it did in 1970, and then I'm doing my own take on the interior to shoot for the soundstage.
Shooting at the Hyatt was a must. Like, we had to shoot at the Hyatt. That was the top A-list hotel for anybody that was coming to Atlanta at the time. So all of the celebrities that were attending the fight, they were all going to be staying at the Hyatt Hotel.
Which was created by John Portman, the architect here, in 1967. That was the first time a hotel was ever created with an atrium interior space in the lobby. Every hotel since then has that.
We were able to populate it with all of our extras and, of course, our characters in full garb, and it felt like when you walked in, you were walking into the Hyatt in 1970.
We are here at the brand new Assembly Stages and Studios. We are so happy to be the first project to actually roll camera on these stages. We got the slate to prove it. So it has been amazing.
Assembly Studios was not open before we got here. I mean, I don't even think the gates were up. We came in, the numbers were not painted on the stages. And to come into a brand new studio space, beautiful facilities, amazing people that run it. I mean, it's been wonderful.
To be able to drive off of 285 and see this massive studio is like, I'm a kid, you know what I mean? And to be able to work here and be one of the first productions out of here, like, it's bucket list stuff.
All right, here we go, stand by. Back up!
Georgia has an amazing tax incentive. I'm very proud of having been a part of the team that helped bring that to life. We always thought that if we had a reason for people to come and shoot here, they would come, because once you're here, the people, the infrastructure, the economy, all of that is ripe for filmmaking.
We can make Georgia anywhere in the world. You want country, you want city, whatever you need, we have it here and we can make it happen.
There's not a studio that doesn't shoot here or stage here. For me, I think it's the people, it's the environment, and it's only grown.
It feels like the commission here is very much invested in the film industry as a sustainable industry here in Georgia. It's so beautiful for me because I get to come back and be a part of it and imparting that to the next generation. The idea that you can be here and live here and want to do what I do and do it here is very, like, that's I couldn't ask for anything more.